Hey guys, my name is Matthew Smimi. I run a cold lead generation consulting company. And what we do for our clients is we put in place the systems, the processes, the copywriting that converts to get them on more sales calls, onboard new clients, and generate more revenue. So I'm in the process of documenting a lot of the tips, tricks, and strategies that I've tried and tested, both failed and succeeded when it comes to cold lead generation on LinkedIn, on cold email, really any platform with direct message capability. And I'm doing that to share with you and the world. So in this video, I want to cover 5 call to actions that I've tested and that I like a lot, that generate good quality replies from cold recipients and obviously get me on sales calls with my prospects. So the first call to action that I like is, would you be interested in exploring further? And it's a yes/no question. It's both vague and also lets the prospect take it at their own pace. The second call to action is, time allowing, would it make sense to explore further? And it's a little bit similar to the previous call to action, except that I've inserted the keywords time allowing, which inoculates the time objection, because a lot of prospects will respond, well, now is not a good time. And so by saying time allowing, you're taking care of that and saying, well, whenever you have the time, does it make sense to explore further? The next call to action, number 3, that I like a lot is, would you be opposed to engaging further? It's a yes/no question. And the reason I like it a lot is a lot of people, in fact, are never opposed to things. Most people are just not opposed. It's such a radical sort of mentality to be opposed to something that most people aren't. Most people want to accommodate you. So so I like it a lot. Sometimes people will reply, I'm not opposed to it. Number 4, would it hurt to have a chat? And this one I like a lot because it's a yes/no question. There's this little kind of contrast between would it hurt, which is kind of like a little bit painful, to have a chat, and chat is such a kind of light word. And so that discrepancy between the beginning and the end of the question is actually quite impactful. And a lot of people will say, it doesn't hurt. And that's great because it gets me closer to a call. The last one, number 5, this one is my favorite, is, do you mind hearing ideas for improvement? And I like it for a number of reasons. One, it's a yes/no question, of course, which allows me to scale this very quickly if I'm reaching out to hundreds and hundreds of people every month. But the main reason is because it really forces me to come up with content that's going to benefit my prospects. So it forces me to lead with value. On the other side, for the cold recipients, who doesn't want ideas for improvement? It's actually very hard to say no to that. And so you'll see a lot of people say, I'm always open to ideas. Sure, hit me with the ideas. What do you have for me? I recommend having a very solid and strong sort of process downstream in case the prospect is interested. What I do is I actually put all of my prospects in an email newsletter after they reply positively to this question. And it's worked really great. So that's it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. You can find out more at unsubscribe-please.com, our blog on which we record and document all of our tested strategies for cold lead generation.